Did you really stay on board?
I swear.
You weren't with one of your broads?
No. You know I always come in as soon as I leave this ship.
That's all I want's respect. I don't give a damn what you do afterwards. My buddies have been coming in here all day asking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What was I supposed to tell them? I didn't even know you were in.
Well, I did when all the guys gaping at me. So I waited for you to close up.
Why?
Because I brought you something. Private. And then you drowned me out there. You know, I could get sick.
What'd you bring me? It's a present. You brought me a present.
Yeah. Well, I ain't so sure I'm gonna give it to you now.
Stick your bag?
I ain't saying.
I'll just bring your bag over here.
No, wait a minute. Hey. I gotta tell you something first. It's important. Okay, you'll get it later. Now sit down first. It's not in there. It's not in there. I left it aboard the ship. See, I didn't want to get it wet. Hey, I'll get it for you tomorrow. It'll surprise you tomorrow. Don't you want to be surprised? Oh, it'll surprise you all right.
Did you get that robe, by the way?
I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
Tell you what. You better give it to me tonight.
Oh.
Oh, gee. You're all wet.
I wonder why. Busy day, huh?
Yeah, it's real crowded. I don't know why anyone would want to come out in this weather.
Oh, that's easy. They like you.
You mean the booze?
No, come on. No one around here does business like you.
Yeah, I don't know about anyone else.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you. They like you.
Well, good. This run was a lot longer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What happened?
We had a dry dock in Subic. We had a twisted screw and a load of frozen fish in number 3 hole. I'm telling you, it was a mess. We all had to turn to it and clean it up. Hey, did you know Hank was thinking of selling out? I heard the guys talking about it aboard ship.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did he tell you?
Got a notice hanging up for months. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Here, I'll take a look
the down payment already.
You got that much?
Well, yes. I didn't go throwing it around this trip.
There'll be all kinds of problems.
I can handle it. I'm going to talk to Hank in the morning.
Sure, he'll be happy to grab your money. Why not? He's trying to dump it.
I got it all worked out.
He'll be stuck with a lot of scrap. You'll get sick of it. Besides, what about you going out to sea?
What's C? Those lousy rust buckets I end up on? Everything's falling apart. I'm down in the engine room, stuck in that hole all day. Changing zinc plates on condensers, getting down in the bilges, crawling around in the grease and mud, tearing down pumps, packing valves.
Poor baby.
Well, sure. I get up on deck, I have a chance to sit on the fantail. Yeah, then I feel like I'm at sea. Yeah, but won't be like giving it all up. I'll still have my own boat.
Give it a few days first.
No! I'm doing it.
Well, you'll be staying here, so it won't cost you anything. It might work out. Look, I'll back you till you get started, but you get in trouble and you dump her. And I do all the talking.
No! Now this is going to be different. I'm not using your dough this time. I'm going to handle the whole thing by myself.
Harry.
I do all the talking.
Harry, you don't know.
Don't worry, I won't act hungry for it.
You don't have a head for business. See, we can get this for a song.
I don't want to hit the man over the head for it. Hank's not a bad guy. I know what she's worth.
Okay. But I look the papers over before you sign them.
Yeah. Yeah, you look the papers over. You happy now? It's gonna work. See, I hoist her out and I re-rig her. And you're right, it's gonna be a hell of a big job. But the hull's in good shape, and that's the main thing. I checked it out when he had a Kareem last year. And she's toting a couple of gray engines. I know those babies like the back of my hand. I'll get her all decked out. And then I'm gonna paint her an off-white with a deep red stripe all around the hull. Then I'm taking her way up the coast. See, I figure I can really make a good buck.
The coast.
Yeah. Vallejo.
Vallejo? What do you want to go up there for? What's wrong with right here?
Oh, nothing.
You wouldn't even be staying here. It takes the better part of a day just to get there.
I didn't think of that.
You can't save any money that way, paying rent. You'd have to live off board. That's no way.
Yeah, you're right.
Business would be just as good right here.
Well, yes.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
You're a crazy man, Harry.
Yeah. Hey, Gert. Do I do a boat?
Awesome. I thought I wasn't helping you.
You're not. I'm giving you half anyway, out of my goodness.
Crazier than ever.
Am I? Yeah, I'm different this trip, right? I mean, can you tell? What? What's different about me?
I don't know.
Something happened to me.
What?
A while back, I get relieved on the mid-watch, and I come topside out of that stinking hot engine room. I open the hatch, and I feel strange. Well, it's hard to explain. I remember, the sea was so calm that night. I mean, not a ripple. No, it doesn't seen it before.
Can you imagine an ocean? An ocean as far as you can see that looks like a sheet of glass.
Like you can walk out on it.
And the moon up full, sky, a cloud just all freckled up with tiny little diamonds. All the years I've been steaming, I ain't never seen anything like it. Not like that, man. Well, I walked out, and I sat down on number 4 cabin. I could feel the screw humming underneath me. I sat there watching our way cut through this glazed sheet of ice. And I started thinking of a kid. You see, I sat there imagining myself sitting next to a little boy. And he was my son. And it was so real, I could see him. He had a tiny pair of non-skids on and khakis and a little striped sweater. I remember it was blue. And he had on one of my watch caps. It was cut down and pulled over his ears to keep out the night cold. And I had my arm around him, and I was telling him all about the sea and everything. You know, I must have sat there for over an hour just talking to him. And that's when I started making my plans. You see? I want that kid. And I want my own boat. That's why it's so important I talk to Hank, so I don't have to be away from him so long. And I'd like to get a beat-up old house someplace. That way it would be cheap and I could fix it up. And when he gets old enough, I want him to come out with me on the boat. His old man will teach him how to be the best damn little salt. And he'll have a great mom. Well, what do you think?
I think you're full of shit.
I'm full of shit. I try to tell you how I feel about a kid, and you tell me I'm full of shit. Hey, that's not funny. Look, you don't understand. Let me finish telling you.
No, I don't want to hear any more crap about kids and that sentimental crud.
It's not crud.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
If I can't tell you how I feel, then what's the use to anything?
Well, feel something else.
I'm gonna run my tongue all the way down your back. I'm gonna make little circles on your belly. I'm gonna blow hot air in your ear. Then I'm gonna say, you know that reciprocating pump broke the board, shall we? Then don't you think I better tell you about it now?
Yeah. I think you better tell me about it now.
What? You see? We had this old pump aboard ship, and it kept breaking down, and it wouldn't work. I mean, it would pump up okay, but you had to stand over and shove her down and make her pump back. Oh, the sleeves were worn almost clean through, and there's no parts to fix her. Oh, hell, come on. I mean, I'm no idiot. I'm not going to stand over an old pump all day and keep shoving her down. But the bilges were filling up, see? Oh, everything's leaking. And that old pump was the only one still working. So what would you do? What would anyone do? You'd weigh her down, right?
Right, that's what I do.
Sure you would. So, I got me a pail, I filled it with some pipe, and I hooked her on.
Exactly.
You mean that's crazy?
Of course.
I mean, the weight would shove her down, okay, but you'd have to keep taking the bucket off so she could pump back.
Right.
But I figured I'd give it a try anyway.
Why not?
So, I hooked the bucket on old Mom. Yeah, I used to call her old Mom. So, I hooked her on, and she works. I mean, she's pumping up and down, cleaning out the bilges. Oh, it was the craziest thing, don't you see? Oh, all that weight must have tightened her up. Oh, you should have seen old Mama pumping.
Is that all?
Almost. So, you see, the only time I thought I couldn't solve something in the engine room, I really did. And I said to myself, Harry, why can't you always